Number 4, they give us a slope of 1. So let me first write y equals mx plus b. I'm going to sub in 1 for my slope. So it's y equals 1x plus b. Sub in negative 4 and 4x. So y equals 1 times negative 4 plus b. Sub in negative 3. Let's see. Here we go. Sub in negative 3 for my y value. So negative 3 equals 1 times negative 4 plus b. 1 times negative 4 is going to equal negative 4 plus b. I'm going to use my inverse operation to get b by itself. So the opposite of a negative 4 is adding 4. And then a negative 3 and a positive 4 is going to equal a positive 1. So b equals positive 1. And when I write my equation, it's going to be y equals 1x, because 1 is my slope, plus 1. Now, I'd prefer to see you write your answer as y equals x plus 1, because you learned back in 6th grade that if there's nothing written right in front of this variable, there's really a hidden 1. So this is how we would prefer to see it written, even though both are correct. Alright, number 5. We've got y equals 2x plus b, which we don't know. And what I did is I went ahead and subbed in my my slope in for 2 in for m. And so now all I'm going to do is sub in negative 1 for x, and I'm going to sub in positive 1 for y. And so my equation is going to look like this. 1 equals 2 times negative 1 plus b. Now what I did is I kind of just skipped some steps. If you watch videos for numbers 1 through 4, what I did is instead of just keep rewriting the equation, I went ahead and just subbed everything in together at the same time. So what I'm going to do is now solve this for b. So we've got 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. And we have 1 over here and plus b. And I'm going to add 2 to both sides so that I can get b by itself. And 2 plus 1 equals 3. So b equals 3, a positive 3. So whenever I write my final equation, I've got y equals 2x plus 3. And I got the 2 from up here because they told me my slope is 2. And I got the plus 3 for my y-intercept. Number 6. Okay, so now I'm going to sub in everything at the very beginning. So I'm working with y equals mx plus b. That's slope-intercept form. So I'm going to put 0 in for m. I'm going to put 3 in for x. And I'm going to put 5 in for y. Okay, and so whenever I write this equation, it's going to look like this. 5 equals 0 times 3 plus b. Now I'm going to solve for b. So 0 times anything is 0. So 5 equals 0 plus b. I don't even have to do the inverse operation to this because b plus nothing is just b. So what I'm left with is my y-intercept equals a positive 5. So when I create my equation, y equals mx plus b, I'm going to put 0 in for my m value. So now I've got y equals 0x, and my y-intercept is positive 5, so plus 5. Now, a lot of kids want to put this as an answer, and I guess technically it is correct, but we can simplify this even more because think about what is 0 times anything. It doesn't matter what x is. If you multiply it times 0, it's going to equal 0. So then kids are like, oh, well then this must be my answer. Y equals 0 plus 5. Well, even this can be simplified because what's nothing plus 5? Well, it just equals 5. So my equation, the way I would like to see it, is y equals 5, because nothing plus 5 equals 5. So this is how I'd prefer to see it. And you might say, well, where's my slope and my x? Well, remember, they kind of were eliminated because your slope is 0. And if you multiply 0 times, it doesn't matter what x is, it's going to end up being nothing. So we really don't even care about it. It doesn't have a slope. So that's it, y equals 5.